Hey there, everybody. Just wanted to give a quick overview of the dynamic and customizable barrier system that I set up for our project Untitled. My goal with this was definitely make it very usable, customizable, and efficient for the designers to add any type of barrier they need to the scene with a lot of different options and so on and so forth. So let's just show it to you really quick. So these are the barriers in here. These are a couple of just the prefab ones. As you can see, we've got a couple different prefabs that you can just pop into the world and they're ready to go. But you can also just make a new one and go from there. So we'll show both of those as well as just showing it in action. So let's go ahead and see some of the ones I've got in this world already. Disable the UI just so we can get a good look at all these. And these are the barriers. So there's a couple different types. We can have options to enable them with a key, enable start open and close once you get close. Many different options, a lot of customizability. We'll go through that, but we'll just take a look at these real quick. So this first one we see opens out into the corners. And we can go also to this one. And finally, this one is an opening because we need a key. So we'll pick up our key. We need 2 keys. And we'll see the door opens. And once you're through, you can't go back through. That's because this one is specifically set up that way, but you can go back through if they're set up to do so. So with an overview of some of the barriers you can make, let's take a look at how those are working. So we've got our barriers here, and let's take a look at this one right here, which is one of my favorites, the corner out, which if you can take a look at the gizmos here, each segment goes from the initial gizmo to the second one upon opening and back upon closing. So here we can see some of the options we have. So this starts closed. We can set it to start open. Access type is proximity, meaning it can be opened just on proximity. You can also activate it using buttons, or locked, meaning it will open with keys. Should close will just dictates whether the door will close after you exit the area where it would have opened. And then move speed of the segments dictates how fast the door opens and closes. And finally, we've got just these prefabs here for the key and the segment container, and we have our keys. We've got a key here, although it is not currently set to locked, so it won't be used or isn't needed to open it. If we go ahead and set that to locked, you would then need to collect that key before being able to use it. We're going to set it back to proximity, or we'll leave it unlocked for now, and we can see we can add keys. Your editor will focus that key so you can move it to where you need. You can also remove keys via the editor. And if you added many keys, you can remove those keys from within the editor. Another option, you can add segments. Those segments will automatically react to the same parameters that you've given the rest of the barrier, and you can customize where this segment goes, how large it is, how it looks, and that's how I offer that customizability to the designers. So we've got our segment here, and similar to the keys, it will start with 2 nodes, but we can add as many nodes as we want. If it doesn't have 2 nodes, it will never move, but you could theoretically have less than 2 nodes. But just to show it working, we're going to go ahead and add a couple more nodes. And just to show you that it works, we'll walk on up there. We set to lock, didn't we? Now I'm not sure what barrier that one would be, but it just shows you the degree of customizability there is with these doors. That is about it for the barriers. I'll also be uploading a video to show off the moving platform system that I created. But thank you for watching. Have a nice day.